So we've talked before about CoolSculpting. It's a way to freeze fat, no surgery, no downtime. What could be better than that?
Well, the answer may be CoolAdvantage. It's brand new. The device improves on a few things, meaning more benefit for patients.
Ah, look who's here, Dr. Joel Schlessinger. He's on the cutting edge yet again. He's the first to bring this technology to the Midwest. Good to see you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
No, it's good to have you here. CoolAdvantage. Break this down for us. What is it?
Well, CoolSculpting, but better. So CoolSculpting started off, and it was 1 hour per treatment. CoolAdvantage, 35 minutes per treatment. It gets more in there, so about 10% more fat can be taken into the little chamber that we freeze it in, and also it's way more comfortable. So great advantages.
Yeah.
So what, there's not, I'm like waiting for you to say, well, the downside is.
No, there really isn't. It's 35 minutes and you're done with one area.
Wow.
And so most people, the thing about it is that they want to have it. They want to make sure that it's convenient, which this is. The CoolAdvantage just simply took a little bit of a better approach to it, so geometrically it's able to get more fat into that little applicator that you see right there. Now that's the Cool Mini for the chin, and that is 45 minutes, but the CoolAdvantage is 35 minutes for the abdomen, flanks, back area. So it's really great. The other thing that we have is treatments for the inner thighs and outer thighs now, so great areas. I mean, you know, the beauty of this fat treatment is that it's simple and it's able to be done so quickly.
And you can target some of those stubborn areas, but what is the science behind it? What's actually going on in some of that video that we were looking at right there?
You know, that is really the coolest thing about this, no pun intended. But, you know, this technology has been available since we had freezers. Like, if they had thought of this back in 1900, they could have done it. So fat freezes at a slightly higher temperature than water. So if fat freezes at like 40 degrees and water freezes at 32, you can freeze the fat at 40 degrees, and when it melts, it dies a little bit. So it destroys the fat when it melts. So they freeze it. It doesn't hurt any other part of the system, so the rest of the body, the blood, et cetera, isn't frozen because it's 40 degrees.
That's fascinating. The fat, when you freeze fat, it melts. It's not like heating something up where we think about that's how you melt an ice cube, for example. So once you melt the fat,
it denatures it. It goes away. It's beautiful. So this is why it works.
and look
The
at
before
this.
and afters we're looking at, is that what we're looking at? Is this a CoolAdvantage?
Yes, 30 days after the treatment. So it's such a nice result. And now that's 2 treatments. We do one treatment there. That was a little bit of improvement. We do recommend about 2 treatments for each area, and that's with 2 treatments on the upper one.
That's
Well, look at the back.
wild to me, yeah.
Yes.
What we call the love handles. You can really see how they
But as I
disappeared
said
there a
to
little
Dr.
bit.
Schlessinger, you can't suck in your back.
You can't.
What else are you going to do about it? You know, you diet, you exercise, you try.
Yeah.
But the fat remains, just freeze it. So as we continue to look at those pictures, you mentioned, and we saw it in the video, the Cool Mini, but we've also talked to you before about Kybella, another way to get rid of fat. So what do you say? What's better?
Well, that's the other thing. There's so many options. So Cool Mini is great for the upper fat, and the Kybella, which has been introduced about a year ago, and we are, loving that, is good for the deeper fat, and it also shrinks it a little bit. So if you have loose fat, I think that Kybella is a great combination, or you can use Kybella instead of it. So Kybella is a great thing if you have a little bit of laxity. Cool Mini is probably if you have a firm amount of fat on your chin area.
Whether it's Cool Mini or Kybella, is there a better time to do the procedures throughout the year?
Well, it's a great time right now. It's really a great time, any time for CoolSculpting, because you really have no downtime, zero downtime. You can go about CoolSculpting, like Cool Mini for the chin, and go to dinner that night.
Really? And nobody know you did anything with it?
No, you don't. Now, Kybella, there's a little bit of downtime. I figure like about 3 to 5 days you should wait
Just
after Kybella.
a little bit of swelling, a little bit of bruising, all that goes away. But if you have it done there, or if you're doing this, like the CoolAdvantage, and you're targeting like your tummy or your back or something, you could go out in shorts and be fine. You could go out maybe to the pool.
Oh, absolutely.
And be fine.
And people will not notice it. That's the best part
That's
about
wild.
it.
So we talked recently to one of your licensed clinical estheticians. Kristen was here, and she was sharing with our viewers the story about Latisse different part of the body. This is, and I referred to them as those Disney princess eyes because she's got the lashes, I know. What do you like about Latisse, and what are some of your gals who come in saying about the results?
Well, Latisse is a great treatment. It's been around for about 3 to 4 years, and it's great for eyelashes. So it helps to elongate the eyelashes, so those thick, luxurious eyelashes that you see there. And that's one of my staff members, and you can see her. She's been on Latisse for about 2 or 3 years now. And the other thing that Latisse does that is really neat is that it helps with dry eye. So as you age, many women do get dry eye, and also it helps to shrink that fat pad right above your eyelashes. So a lot of people have a little bit of fat that comes in there, and it's not so great as you age. So Latisse actually helps.
Looking at you like, are you talking to me right now? Because this is the whole thing. Like, I put on eyeliner, and I'm like, what is that?
Where did I get that eye fat?
What happened there?
Where did that eye fat come from?
The other thing is that as time goes on, we're going to be doing some clinical trials for fat under the eyes with a cousin of Latisse.
Can I come in?
We'll let you know.
Dr. Schlessinger.
We'll let you know.
Well, the great thing about Dr. Schlessinger, he always brings in something for our viewers, and he brought in this special offer right now. If you receive a $150 Lovely Skin gift card with any fat reduction procedure, and that includes a number of things: CoolSculpting, the Cool Mini we talked about, of course, the new CoolAdvantage that the doctor has brought to Omaha, and then Ultra Shape, Kybella, and Smart Lipo.
But you realize all of these things are available, which I think is an eye-opener, because some people might not realize you've got these options. Just go in and see which one's right for you. The number to call to make appointments, you saw it there, and then we'll send you to the website at the bottom of the screen to learn specifically about this technology. Dr. Schlessinger, you're the best.
Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Latisse is $110 for one of the larger units of the 5 ml, and $199 for 2 of the 5 mls.
This month.
So yes, nice
Not
little special.
always.
Not always. And this
Just
is
this
the lowest
month.
price in the city, by the way.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Again,
Thanks for
we
bringing
love
that
it.
in.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Guess